Is Crime Scene Cleaner worth our time? We're about to find out. Welcome, everyone, to episode 246 of 1 Hour of One Decision 2020. I am Chris.
And I am Tom.
And we take 60 minutes and play a random game on Xbox Game Pass and decide, well, Tom, can crime ever be clean?
Well, I've heard that it doesn't pay, but you get paid playing this game.
Oh, yes, you do. Yes, you do, in many ways, even. And we'll talk about that as we're going to be talking about Crime Scene Cleaner, developed by President Studio SA.
Sure.
That's the name. That's the name of a studio. You can name anything you want as long as it's your company. This game came out in August of 2024 on the PC, then April 2025 on the Xbox Series consoles, then June of 2025 on the PlayStation 5, and then we got some love for the mobile devices. We got it on the Android and iOS devices in July of 2025. Yeah. It's just all over the place.
Yeah.
Except for the Switch.
Staggered release.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, pretty good clip. And I play this on the PC, 15.45 gigabytes on the PC. Tom, what about you?
Considerably smaller on the Xbox Series S. It was only 10.32 gigabytes.
Oh, wow. I'm almost curious to find out how big it is on the mobile devices.
Oh, yeah. That's a good question.
How much more they've compressed it at that point. But neither one of us played it on there. Because that's not on Game Pass. This is... So, what is this game? What kind of game is it, Tom?
I put first-person cleaning sim.
Oh, I was like, yes. Oh, and I put first-person cleaning adventure.
Yeah, okay.
And we'll talk about why I thought that way
Sure.
in a little bit. But now let's get into the game loop.
Yeah, so I'll talk about why I put sim. Clean up a crime scene by mopping up blood, removing bodies, fixing furniture, and taking out the trash.
Yeah, you're right. That is true. You do a lot of those things, and you clean up. I wrote cleaning up the crime scene, and then clean up more crime scenes.
You found the bonus crime scene, I see.
Yes, I did. And wow, this game took a turn, I'll say. And I guess we'll talk about it. Let's roll into our likes in this game, Tom. What did you like?
So I don't know. I think because we've played a couple of these cleaning type sim games, I wasn't really expecting like a story, like a plot, like actual like narrative.
Absolutely.
But this one has one, and that took me by surprise.
Right off the bat. And the other thing is, like, the game, pretty much as soon as you click your new save, the game kicks off.
Yeah.
And you're right into a cutscene saying how much your father, you have a daughter you have to take care of, and you're also a janitor who happens to be helping clean up these situations. So
yeah, it reminded me, I wrote it down here, like when John Wick, when he makes the dinner reservations, and the team shows up to quickly and discreetly remove all the evidence.
Yeah,
I'm like, oh, I'm one of these guys.
Yeah. You are the cleanup crew, and but you are not the crew. It's just one person. It's you.
One man
job. You are the John Wick of cleaning. So there's something to that. There's something to that. I gotta say, this game is pretty dark. Like, I felt like this was like power washing simulator done by like Blumhouse or A24. Just some sort of like just very dark tones throughout this game. And as we talk about here, so the first mission that you get called into by someone who's desperate because something happened in their seedy apartment, and you have to go in there and clean it up. But then you discover that there's something else amiss in there, and you're cleaning the apartment, doing all that stuff, and then you go to this back room and you see there's a pool of blood, and then you're like, well, what's going on here? And it's dripping. There's blood still dripping from this, like, it looks like crawl space or maybe an attic or something like that. And you pull that down, boom, body just falls right on top of you.
The bodies hit the floor.
The bodies hit the floor, and they did. Some were hanging, which you find out too as well. And that was a pretty grim scene. pretty grim scene, I gotta say.
And I had just gotten to 100% cleaning up the blood. The game gives you this little checklist of objectives, and I'm like mopping up the blood on the floor, and the game goes, "Oh, you're done mopping up the blood, 100%. Good job."
Yeah.
And then it's like, "Wait, what? Oh, there's a whole second crime scene. I got exhibited. I heard you like crime scenes, so I put a crime scene in your crime scene."
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I am curious what would happen if you just left that. Like, because you didn't. Oh, you need to get your cash from there though. You had to go in there.
Yeah.
I think I think that's where you got you. Like if Tom just packed up and just left.
Nope.
Job finished. It's like, wait, what happened? Because yeah, you're right. Because there is objectives based on the particular situation that you're in, right? So in that apartment, you were done. You essentially were done.
I was done.
You picked up, you cleaned up all the blood, found all the evidence, collected all that,
put back all the furniture, took out the trash.
Yeah.
Disposed of the body that was in the apartment.
Yeah. So you're good. You're good. But no, they threw that in there. And yeah, I gotta say it was pretty satisfying to see things getting clean.
Yeah. I think every one of these cleaning type simulation things, like there is something about the sofa that's off kilter, and now it's right. It's at a right angle, and that feels good.
Yeah.
And the frame on the wall that's off center, and now it's fixed.
Yeah.
Like getting the little ding, the little sparkles when you do something right. Yeah.
That was nice. That was nice. It was a nice touch there. And then you also have, which I think Power Wash Simulator did this too, where but they call it like cleaner's intuition here.
Yeah.
Where you turn that on and you could see like what did you miss?
Yeah.
And it's like you got a little bit of a cool down, so you can't spam it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's
like, where does the table go? Where does the vase go?
Yeah. Yeah. Agreed. Well, I don't think there were a lot of drug paraphernalia.
No, I think he did have one in the living room.
Really?
Yeah, it was like on a table. Was it? I don't know.
A bong or
maybe it was a bong.
Something like that. Yeah, and you do have like you said in your notes here, you got a variety of cleaning materials, cleaning utensils, instruments.
You've got a mop, you've got a sponge, you have a trash can, you've got a bucket to fill up with water. You've got detergent.
I thought it was a really nice touch that, like, I mean, it makes sense, but it's like, as you're cleaning off the blood and you cleaning it into the bucket gets filled with blood.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like those little touches like that were neat. And as you're cleaning
that you need to, like, okay, I'm mopping. Now my mop is just blood. Now I'm just moving blood around. Like, I've got to put this mop in a bucket and drain all the blood off and make it clean and go back to it. But as you said, the bucket is now it's dirty blood water in the bucket. You gotta get rid of that too.
Yep, that's true. And then the other thing you could do, you could punch in this game.
Yeah,
punch. That's how you break things. So it's like, okay, that's a choice. This is how he cleans things, just punching things as well. So
if you need to smash things up and throw them in the trash, how else are you gonna do
it? Yeah, I mean, you could just like tear it up, break it, use a knee. I don't know. We'll talk about our dislikes here, but yeah. What else you got here?
Not too much. I did say that, like, once you did complete that level, you get a report card at the end of the level, and I got a perfect score, 100%.
Same. We did it. So I did a good job.
Felt good to get A++ on my report card. Even if the test was how well do you dispose of bodies,
right, and evidence
and evidence.
Yeah, it was nice. It's like, then I was thinking, as you were saying that, I was like, who is actually giving you this report card? I also, I don't know if you got to after the end of the mission, where you get to the house. Oh, okay. So if you complete the mission, you get in your car, you go back to your home, and I don't know if they meant this on purpose, but you're greeted by a dog, your dog, and your dog's name is Dexter.
Hey, all right.
So I'm like, okay, is that a little nod to
It's
our
gotta be.
favorite serial killer? And it's like, yeah, possibly. I'm going to take it. I'm going to assume that that's the case. So that's cool. I like that.
Yeah, Dexter didn't clean up blood, but he did investigate a lot of it.
He did. Well, he had to clean up his own blood from his crime scenes.
That's fair. He was his own crime scene cleaner.
Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, that was cool. That was a cool bit. Little piece of
Yeah, so
Easter egg.
I did get back to the house, but
Okay.
only insofar my timer was going off. I had reached my hour, and I was able at that point to save and exit, which I always appreciate. Thank you
Yeah.
for letting me get into the menus and save and quit. Was I able to do that the whole time? I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But when it mattered, I could do it. So I was happy about that.
I'm curious because I think they do quick saves in between because I would see this little icon at the bottom. It's like a little blood drop. I was like, wait, what's that? Like, I thought there was some other indicator, but I was like, it's got to be the quick save icon. I must have missed it. I must have missed it, but that's fine. But now I don't think we've missed our likes. Now we need to talk about our dislikes then, Tom.
Yeah. I want to start by saying this definitely feels like something that was meant to be played on a mouse and keyboard.
Oh.
Clearly, PC came first, as you
Yeah.
noted.
Yeah.
And the controller, like, it just feels kind of clunky to me. I don't
Okay.
know. I did not like
That's
how it played. Didn't feel right or intuitive. And like I would knock over my own stuff. Like it was like everything was kind of clumsy. I'd pick up a bucket and like accidentally fumble it and then have to clean up my own mess.
That's interesting. You know what it is? I left my bucket just underneath the tap. I
Mm.
never moved it. I would just walk over there and like dunk my mop or my sponge into it. I would not move it around. So I was like, when I read your notes about that, I was like, that's weird. Why would you be? I mean, I get it. I get why you would do it, just
Because
because like
that's how you clean things, Chris. You don't leave the bucket in 3 rooms away.
like you know, as I was thinking, like as I'm thinking about it, it's like you're walking around with this mop full of blood, and I'm sure it's just like dropping all over the place. So I'm
If
just like,
you I did appreciate this is quick like in our dislikes.
yeah,
I do like that if you stepped in the blood and then
yeah,
you could track that blood through the clean environments.
really.
Uh-huh. I did it a couple of times
Oh
where I was
wow.
like, I just made it worse.
Oh,
And if because it tracks your progress in terms of cleaning up the blood, if you have an oopsie and make a mess, the
yeah.
number goes back up.
Oh well, I mean, yeah, that makes sense. 100%, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm with regards to the controls and stuff like that. I definitely agree with you. I mean, the mouse and keyboard did feel fine. I will say though, the thing that was just weird was just I don't know if it's like the animations or something like that. Like I was using the mop for everything. Like I was
Yeah.
using it against the walls and the paintings and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I mean, every once in a while there'd be like a piece of material that I cannot use the mop on,
Yeah.
but like it just felt weird because I would be like mopping like the walls as an example, but, like, I feel like if you had taken the camera off of the first person and, like, just looked at me as I was mopping, I probably wasn't even touching the wall because it just looked like I was so
Right.
far, like, the distance was too far, but I was getting clean. I was like, "Okay, the game's counting it. I'm good with it," but it still felt like there was a disconnect there.
Yeah.
Um, like, yeah, that was but, yeah, it definitely looked awkward, like, a lot of times, even with, like, the cleaning of the mop animation,
Yeah.
I'd, like click it twice, but like the second time I'm already moving, so it's like it still has that, and then
Yeah.
the audio, and I was like, okay, that's kind of weird. And what else is weird? And you mentioned that, which makes no sense to me. They track your feet, like tracking blood all over the place, but if you look down, no feet, Tom.
That's a weird choice.
Isn't it? Isn't that weird? I don't get that. You're clearly tracking, like you can knock stuff over, like you just said,
Mhm.
but you clearly don't have feet to tell you that that is the case.
Yeah. And I think that was part of the problem too is like
Yeah.
it's your spatial awareness is a little tricky in this.
Yeah.
It feels like one of those goofy physics sims, but you need to be precise and accurate here.
Yeah.
So it's like not the place for one of those goofy physics sims.
Yeah. What a shame.
Um, yeah.
I
So
don't
I,
get
I
that.
I end up spending a lot of time cleaning up messes I made. So like I'm cleaning up this guy, the villain's mess, and I'm cleaning
Yeah.
up my mess.
Right. Right. And so, like you mentioned, and like we talked about, there is a plot to this game,
Mm-hmm.
um, and and they have people that are voice. Your character is voice acted, and I gotta say, the guy's voice is a nice voice, but man, some of the delivery in this was like, yikes! This is like C or D level movie, um, like delivery. I was like, oh boy, we're doing this now. Because like he'll put like quips and stuff like that as he's like
Yeah.
doing things, like usually collecting evidence and things like that. And yeah, it would take me, I'd have to like pause, be like, oh god, that was rough. I don't know how you felt about that, but that's how it was.
It did. It was good to have
Yeah.
some of that just to break up the monotony of
Yeah.
the wish, 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 wish sound of me mopping everything.
Yeah.
Otherwise, it would have been a very quiet and eerily quiet
Yeah.
game, which I mean, it probably would be in real
Yeah.
life, right? Like if this was your actual job, it probably would be a very eerie thing.
Oh, totally. But here's the other thing that I thought was really odd. I feel like whoever designed this level has never lived in an apartment or like, I mean, come on. The first thing you have to do is get to this seedy apartment, right? And first of all, I my first few minutes, I was like, where am I going? How do I get there? I get through this door. I see that I get into like this kind of dingy like lobby. It's not even really a
Yeah,
lobby.
it's not.
And then like I'm looking around because like the stairs, if you look at it quickly enough, it just looks like a gate, like a metal gate. So I
Oh,
was like, oh, okay, where am I going then? I walked back out, and then I was like, and then they told me like I tried to go through this other gate, like this fence, and he's like, and the voice actor or my character is like, oh, I can't go this way. I need to find another way. I was like, okay, well, this is the same building, so I have to go through it. And then I looked up, I was like, oh, these are stairs, and it's like the filthiest, dingiest
yeah,
hallways, and
yeah,
then all of a sudden you get to the apartment. It's a pretty nice apartment.
yeah,
I was like, but but there's like these everything, just like stuff everywhere in this hallway. I get they were trying to make it look seedy, but then it's like there was just like a disconnect of like what's going on here.
yeah, yeah. Because like your neighbor across the hall,
Right.
it's like a condemned building.
Who wrote that note? Well, there's no one else that lives here.
Nobody
It's like,
else lives there. That's great. Yeah, that's a good point.
uh, I don't know. It was very strange to set up. But I mean, I kind of get what they were going for, but like it just is very confusing to me.
Yeah.
So, and I don't know how dark this game gets because, like, do you have to cut up bodies next time? Do you have to do
Oh
that? Like, do the
my
Dexter whole
goodness.
thing?
Yeah,
I don't know.
maybe.
It's weird.
Do you do it with your fist? You punch the body Minecraft
Punches.
style until it
They do say you get like
pops?
hatchets and stuff like that too. That's
Yeah.
possible. That's possible. That's what I'm wondering. But yeah, and this mission took most of my hour, if not all of it.
It took my whole hour.
Yeah.
Um, and during my report card, even though I did get a perfect score, I thought it was very thorough.
Yeah.
But during my report card, it said I missed 2 cassettes,
Yes.
and it says I missed 3 secrets, and I have no idea where those things were because
Yeah.
I cleaned this thing spick and span, like top to
Right.
bottom. I don't know.
Yeah. And like there was actually when you walk up to this like randomly placed apartment, there was like a book on this windowsill that says like there's secrets here or something like that. I was like, what? Where am I? What are you talking about? So it was confusing because I thought that was one of the secrets,
Mm,
but clearly it wasn't. But it's like I don't know what to look for it
yeah,
to be a secret item. Like
yeah,
you're this is my first level. You haven't like really got me involved like in the world yet that I know
right.
what is considered to be a secret or something like that. So
It definitely feels like it's designed to be replayed, but
yeah,
if each level takes an hour, I'm not sure how much I want to be replaying them.
good lord, yeah. I mean, I guess if you have, because there is a
Perks
perk
and things, yeah.
system and a level up skill system and stuff like that, so you can do things faster. So there's
Yeah.
that. There's a potential of like being less than an hour per mission.
Yeah.
But that skill system, I don't know if you got to play around with it, but
Nope.
you get locked out of skills, which
Mm.
feels bad. Which feels bad. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like you have two choices, and it's like you pick one or the other, or okay, too bad. You can't pick this one now.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's kind of meh. Um, yeah, and then you get to your house, and in the house, you're a cleaner. You're a cleaner. So you would think, as a cleaner, someone who does this for a living, you would be kind of a OCD, gonna like speak,
Yeah, yeah,
do all that
yeah.
stuff.
Neat freak.
Neat freak of sorts. And this guy's house is filthy.
Oh no.
It's not good. It seems like the dog runs the house. Like it's just so bad.
That's what happens when
Uh
you live with animals.
yeah. Yeah. But no offense to any animal owners who are listening to this. We get it. We understand. I have children, so I know
He
dealing
lives with
with
animals.
I live with animals too. So yeah. Yeah, that is a shame. And my final thing I want to mention is I had this annoying bug that happened when I got to my house. All like because it's like kind of like you mentioned, like physics based, like you can knock stuff around in the
Mm-hmm.
world. There must have been something that happened where a tin can fell or is hitting something, and it was just constantly. I just hear the tin can dropping noise over and over and over again. I felt like I was Edgar Allan Poe with the freaking crow. Like it's like leave me alone. It was driving me mad. It was driving me mad. But I was so glad that that was near the end of my hour. If it happened during the beginning, I would have just like turned off the game immediately. I just never turned it on
Yeah.
ever again.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah. But now I know I was rambling here. What else you got here?
The
You
only other
dislikes.
dislike that I have is so you're looking around this environment trying to figure out, kind of what to do.
Yeah.
And then like the icons, at least on the Xbox Series S, to
Mhm.
let you know that something is interactable
Yeah.
are like not super obvious. Like
Oh.
it's kind of small and kind of subtle,
Yeah.
It's like it doesn't have a very there isn't much of a UI, right?
Mm.
There's no HUD really in the
Yeah.
game,
Yeah.
and which is good, but also bad if most of the environment is not interactable, but
Yeah.
you're looking for the one thing that you can interact with.
Yes.
And so I just felt like I might have like canvassed a room and missed what I was supposed to do,
Mm.
and then had to like do it a couple of times to okay,
Yeah.
that particular thing does open. Yeah.
Yeah.
None of these other drawers open, but that one does,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, I guess they're trying like maybe the design decision for that is more like you've got to be someone that can be, look for those little spots and stuff like
Yeah,
that.
I could see it. I could see it.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm just speculating here. But yeah. All right. Cool. So then should we get to our other thoughts then?
Yes, let's move on.
Well, How Long to Beat says this game takes about 12 and a half to 13 hours to complete.
Okay.
That's that's a day and a half of work.
Yeah. Yeah, it is.
That's a lot of work there cleaning. And all respect to people that do this for a living. Not the crime scene cleaning part, but like who have to clean up this
Like
nonsense.
regular cleaning. Or
Yeah, even
maybe
like the
you work for law enforcement and actually
that's
do
true.
have to
You
scrub
do.
crime
You're right.
scenes, right?
You're
Somebody's got
absolutely
to do it.
or you work for the mafia. You do it too. Like, hey, all respect to you for doing this dirty job. This game does also have Xbox Play Anywhere, so anytime you purchase it once, you play it anywhere. Good stuff. Well done. Well done. What you got there, Tom?
Okay, so President Studio, it's an indie studio that's in Poland.
Mm.
Maybe that's where the SA or whatever comes in.
Okay.
After the tools that we talked about in the first level,
Yep.
you'll get access to a power washer. There's a UV light, a step
Oh.
ladder, different
Okay.
kinds of detergent that are better at doing different things. There's a step ladder, the hatchet you mentioned earlier, and
Yeah.
even a katana.
What? Why would you want a katana?
Because
Okay.
it makes, when you said that it's going to take 12 and a half to 13 hours, I did some mental math. That makes
Yeah.
sense because I found out the story mode has 10 like levels or chapters.
Oh.
So if they take an hour or whatever each, you add it up, gets you there, especially with little breaks in between. And there are multiple challenge modes that unlock after you finish the game. And as we talked about, there are upgrades and skill trees that you would conceivably make these things go faster, but I assume levels get longer or more complicated as you go, right?
So, yeah. More bodies just hanging from ceilings and stuff like that and hitting the floor. So, all right, cool. Well, then, Tom, we need to find out, are we keeping this game on our respective hard drives? Or, like spoilers in Fargo, we're taking this to the wood chipper and.
Well, again, I'm going to ask you to go first, Chris, because I have a sneaking suspicion based on your final dislike where this may go.
Yeah. Look, this game had an interesting concept. It really did. It took the power washing idea, the cleaning idea, to a very dark place, and kudos to them for that. But honestly, the bugs in this game, especially the Tin Dog audio thing, really bothered me. And I know it's like, I feel like it was probably like the last 5 or 10 minutes of my playthrough, and it might be unfair, but it's like, it just bothered me so much. And the no feet, but like still bumping into things really bothered me too. And because of that, I'm out.
That is very fair, Chris. I want to say one of the hallmarks for me, right, of games that I like,
Yeah.
is that my hour goes by quickly. Like I lose track of time.
Yeah.
And I definitely lost track of time here.
Mm-hmm.
And it scratches my like itch for needing to like compulsively clean or organize. Like that is who I am as a person.
Yeah.
Um, but all that said, I don't know that I had fun.
You were just like on edge the whole time.
Yeah, I was working.
Yeah.
And when I'm working, time goes by very quickly.
Yeah.
Does that mean that I had fun doing it?
Yeah.
I don't know about all that.
Right.
I put here, I think I would have gotten the same sense of accomplishment by cleaning my kitchen.
Okay.
But the difference is then I'd have a clean kitchen.
Yeah. Yeah.
So if I had taken the hour of my life that I spent on this and actually cleaned something in my life, I'd have that clean thing in my life.
Fair enough.
But I don't. I have a virtually clean crime scene.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pass on this too.
Well, I hope your kitchen is not a crime scene.
No, my kitchen needs a whole lot less work than this guy's apartment.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Okay. Well, that is that. That is our thoughts here. So those are our thoughts. Let us know what you think of this game. Follow us to say hello on Blue Sky 1H1D, on Twitter and Threads at TC1H1D. And shoot us an email at TC1H1D@gmail.com. Check out our next streams on Twitch, twitch.tv/1H1D. And if you're watching this on YouTube, maybe send us a comment down below and tell us why Dexter's seasons 1 through 3 were the best, and then everything else was kind of a stinker. Although I will say, Resurrection, no, not Resurrection, not this prequel thing. I don't even care for it. But the season that came out after to finally close his chapter was pretty good. I will say that. First Blood. Thank you. That was good. And I know you told me to watch it, so I was like, okay.
Oh no, New Blood. I think it was Dexter New Blood. First Blood is the prequel one.
Oh, is it? Okay. Well, regardless.
Confusing.
It is confusing. Yeah, so there's that. And so like, subscribe, comment if you want as well. I don't know where this tangent went, but 1H1D is part of the QTB network. And if you like any great gaming content, please check it all out at quitthebuild.com/network. Now, Tom.
Yes, Chris.
We need to find out what we're playing next.
Yes.
So, surprise button will help us with that.
I'm hoping it's not a simulation game.
We'll see. We'll see, Tom. But here we go. Oh, man, Tom.
What is it?
Well, we went to Mullet Mad Jack, killed a lot of robots.
Yep.
Then we went to clean up the scenes with the crime scene. And now it seems like we're seeing where these bad guys go in Hades.
Okay. That is a well-regarded game that I have never played. So
yeah, this is a game I am dreading to play because you know how we are with roguelikes.
Fair.
So, but I have heard good things, and people seem to really enjoy it. And as of the time of this recording, there's been a sequel out as well. So,
all right.
So good for them. So that will be our next episode, but that is it for this episode. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in, and we will catch you next one.
Thanks, everybody.